Hello, hello. This is the Wildcard. Right now, I'm here with the Mad JD. Hello, Mad.
Hello.
Right now, we're just maroon without our other two favorite co-hosts, Kexel and the Dr. Giroux. But as you can see, my dear audience, we are so close to Uber Jason. Yes, I've been grinding off screen, sue me. But pretty much, right now we're doing daily rewards, some of the new rifts that popped up, while waiting for the epic debut of Agent Smith, and basically some multiplayer shenanigans with Matt here, just to make up for the lost times.
That's right.
I hope you enjoy whatever amount of videos I can pull up with the footage, but basically, safe to say we're almost done with this first series on Multiversus, Road to Uber Jason. And who knows, I may make another series with the next epic skin, depending if I like it. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Pretty much, Mad, we're just gonna keep grinding on whatever we can until we get Uber Jason. And since Kier and Doctor ain't gonna be here, probably we're just gonna grind on multiplayer and just kick some ass.
Alrighty.
Recently, they made Free for All a new playable game mode.
Nice.
Still no word on freaking rank, but one thing's for sure. I think they really helped out with the difficulty on the rifts, because I noticed that crushing is becoming a lot easier now. The only real pain in the ass is that you need certain skins for some of the missions.
Yeah.
So for now, we're gonna do this one daily mission where, I'm gonna need to play as Batman with the Shark Hat multiple times.
Oh my god. Yes. I think I have different rewards. I mean, different daily reward stuff than you. But I can do those later.
Like, I don't want to say it's because of the freaking involvement with Discovery, but it seems Shark Week has now become a micro event for Multiversus, as well as its own little campaign on Rift.
I never heard of Shark.
It's like an annual thing on Discovery Channel. Pretty much a whole week straight of nothing but shark documentaries. So they'll play some old ones, do some new ones. But yeah, pretty much like straight up a whole week long of just shark documentaries.
Nice.
1 minute remaining.
And apparently the story in Multiverses is that they consider sharks a religion. Because if you wear a shark hat, you're apparently a follower of the Megalodog, which is Rain Dog wearing a shark costume.
Huh. Nice. I've seen something similar to that in other places.
So, another crazy thing that apparently was leaked about the next updates of Multiverses, or what was supposed to be in the game until that got cut off. So apparently there was a model of Gandalf that was planned, as well as, weirdly enough, a model for the Hulk.
Ooh.
Specifically Universal Hulk, not Marvel Hulk.
Victory!
Wow. Hopefully they actually do that. That they actually had in the file some Powerpuff Girls dialogue from Rick, thinking that they might put them in some sooner or later.
Yeah, dude, like, it's gonna be crazy if like Hulk ends up being the first Marvel character to ever get a full mainstream interaction with DC material or with any Warner material at all.
Yikes. That'll be something. That'll be. I don't think the two companies haven't had a crossover in a while. At least I don't think so.
Like the crossover, the amalgamation universe that is considered canon in some aspects, but in the overall canonicity of the mainstream media, that was like a back-footed, basically they don't want to talk about that anymore, but it's constantly brought up in case of recent stats if they ever do want to continue interacting with each other.
Yeah, I always do find that one where they merged the characters together was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, dude, like freaking Captain America with Superman, Batman with Wolverine, Wonder Woman with Storm, Iron Man with Green Lantern.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one.
I thought the Superboy with Spider-Man one looked kind of corny. I mean, like, honestly, it just looks like Superboy, but with some gay-looking gear.
Watch out. Victory! Got a batarang
Nice.
with your name. Nothing personal.
Would have been nice to put in Supergirl in here from that recent TV show, Superman.
My Adventures of Superman.
Yeah, Supergirl is in the second season.
Yeah. Oddly enough, not a whole lot of, like, televised skins for the DC characters.
Yeah.
It just seems, for now, it just seems like either Multiversus canon costumes or just stuff in the cost, or, well, oddly enough for Batman, he does got the Ninja Batman, which is from a movie. And then we got Wonder Woman and Clark both sharing a Black Lantern suit, Joker with his Killing Joke costume, Man-Bat costume, the Gotham Prince costume that he had when he fought Riddler over Gotham, and like Harley with some of her stuff. Most of them just being from the animated series skin. Also one from the comics, and yeah, mostly Batman's the only one who has a movie skin.
Yeah.
And it's from a CGI movie of all things.
I mean, Batman has more movies than any other DC character.
Yeah.
Well, spoiler alert, also Brainiac makes an appearance in the show too, which
Yeah,
would have been nice to have.
that brings up a whole other point. Like, a lot of people really do not like the designs of the villains in this show.
Oh, yeah, I could agree. I personally, I did not like the Mr. Spinnerlicks design that they gave him. I'd rather have the old man, bald man one.
He looks like a straight up Disney character.
On a scale of 1 to death,
Yeah, he looks like a pixie.
how embarrassed will you be when I beat you?
I mean, Supergirl, she actually looks like Android 18 a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of people are bringing that up.
Huh?
A lot of people are bringing that up.
Yeah.
Like, I will hand it. They really, despite it being a very differently done method, they did kept her whole, oh, she's just the obtuse but very, like, serious. It's basically like, oh, hey, you just came into the world, but immediately you're trying to keep your cool because, yeah, shit went down, and you don't want to blame yourself kind of archetype. Because literally every time when Supergirl comes into, like, the scene, she constantly questions what her goal is.
Well, this one is different.
Yeah, no, because technically for Brainiac, she's just being used. She's just a foot soldier for the guy this time. A totally different direction and totally new.
Yeah, on top of that, her personality is shifted because now she has this whole mentality of, Kryptonian pride. You can't Kryptonians consider superior out of all races and cultures, but she secretly likes different cultures, and she even keeps like small stuff from each place that she visits as like a reminder.
Yeah, she's very gullible of a person, and to be fair, she is just a young lady. Like, honestly, that tends to be Brainiac's bread and butter. Like, manipulate you, and then
Still, that was kind of odd choice to pair her up with a certain other character in the show.
Her and Jimmy, that's been a comic book classic kind of thing, actually. Until it didn't work out, because a lot of people say Jimmy was a boring boyfriend for her.
I haven't seen all of it, so I wouldn't know. The thing is, Jimmy is. I doubt Jimmy is.
Yeah, Jimmy
this
also,
one is definitely.
Oh, yeah, okay. I kind of like this version of Jimmy. Yeah, he's a bit more perky than classic comic book Jimmy, but the change is very welcome. It's just that Jimmy in the comics or in any other medium, he has a running history of attracting girls who are way out of his league.
That's actually funny. One thing, he definitely is doing something that kind of makes me a little bit upset. That I might not say.
Alright, hold on. You're gonna have to fight this guy. I got somebody at the door. But yeah, pretty much when it comes to Jimmy, it's like he's pretty much that one of many factors that just keeps Superman, human. Because you tend to forget that this guy's an unstoppable being.
Yeah, Jimmy's basically a reminder that he has somebody that knows him for him and not just a strong man in a suit. I instantly remember like this funny thing from the old time comics where Luthor actually built like a supercomputer to discover his Superman's secret identity, and for the computer to actually work exactly the way he's intended, actually tell him that he was Clark Kent, but said that the computer must be busted, so he scrapped it.
That does seem to be a ironic coincidence.
Yeah, the thing is, like, with Luthor's mentality, like, he cannot comprehend that such a god figure, as he put it, can just lower himself into such an imbecile.
Yeah, that's usually just Luthor's ego. Ego or the jealousy. Because remember, the whole motivation about this guy that wasn't revealed until years later, it turns out it wasn't racism, it was just flat out jealousy. Because, like, how the hell did this nobody out of nowhere just shows up and be a god in my own town? All this money, and it's nothing compared to what he has.
Yeah. It's a lot better than his original motivation, which is that Superman basically exploded the chemicals in his lab, and he made him bald, and he got pissed off with him because of it.
Yeah, that's like hell, with all the money in the world, you could have just found another way to bring your hair back, man.
Funny enough, there's actually an alternate version of Luthor that actually dated Supergirl that had a full head, orange hair with a beard combo.
Yeah, Luthor has like the most weirdest variants ever. And at the end of the day, they all just end up becoming like, a guy wearing a mech suit that wants to kill an alien. Alright, that's it for this rift. Next one. Alright, for this one, we're going to be hitting the, let's see. Alright, I already cleared up that one, so we'll be handling this for the first time. We'll be taking on the Insanity difficulty.
Yikes.
Do you have that one?
Let me see.
Oops, Matt does not have Crushing difficulty unlocked.
Yeah.
I really am interested in like how far they're willing to make this current Superman like powerful, because like they really are keeping him grounded by most basic shit that a classic Superman would be able to do.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for, like a more underdog approach. It's either worrying about like the little, not wanting to hurt people, and the other thing is just worry about dating Lois and all that. Those like the only two things in his mind all the time. I don't know. Have you seen the show yet?
No. Mostly because like I like the story, I just don't like the designs. I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons, but to me, it just looks like they're copying typical traits and designs from other mediums.
I guess they wanted to go for like a different style for the feeling. I think very early on, like in the first season, they actually did show the whole multiverse thing.